During Paris Fashion Week, an unexpected moment involving Chinese superstar Wang Yibo managed to attract global attention and became the subject of widespread discussion on social media. The actor, singer, and public figure who is widely known in the Asian entertainment world was seen attending a private dinner hosted by luxury brand Loewe at an elegant restaurant located not far from the Louvre Museum area in Paris. What was initially intended as an exclusive gathering for fashion industry players, magazine editors, stylists, and limited invited guests from the creative circle slowly turned into an unforgettable celebrity moment. It happened when fans and people who happened to pass by around the restaurant began to realize that Wang Yibo was among the guests present. In a matter of minutes, the atmosphere around the location changes drastically. People began to gather outside the restaurant, some standing on the sidewalk trying to peek inside through the window, while others held their phones high to try to catch a glimpse of the star's moment. Many of them were hoping to see Wang Yibo in a relaxed atmosphere rarely seen outside of official events such as red carpets or magazine shoots. According to eyewitness testimony that was later shared on various Chinese social media platforms, such as Weibo and Douyin, the night initially appeared to be an ordinary night in the region. The restaurants around the Louvre are often filled with guests during Paris Fashion Week, so small crowds don't immediately raise suspicion. However, some restaurant visitors around the location began to notice a small crowd that was slowly increasing. Some people were seen whispering to each other, while others were busy checking their phones to find out what was really going on. Shortly afterwards, information began to spread that the restaurant was hosting a private dinner related to the Paris Fashion Week series of events organized by Loewe. The real surprise came when news circulated that Wang Yibo had arrived. As a global brand ambassador of Loewe, her presence at various official events during Paris Fashion Week has indeed been predicted by fashion industry observers. But seeing it in such a relaxed atmosphere, away from the spotlight of official cameras, made the moment feel much more special to the people around the location. For many fans, the opportunity to see Wang Yibo in such a natural setting was something very rare. Usually, her public image is always associated with artistic visual concepts, carefully designed appearances, and the glamorous atmosphere typical of the international fashion world. Inside the restaurant, Wang Yibo reportedly kept a fairly low profile. She sat at the back of a more private room with other invited guests from the fashion and creative industries. The position seems to have been chosen to provide a bit of privacy amid increasing public attention outside the restaurant. However, a few lucky guests still managed to capture a few short photos and videos from inside the room. In the footage that was later widely circulated on the internet, Wang Yibo looked very calm and understated. He does not show excessive gestures, but instead appears with a relaxed and natural attitude. Occasionally, he was seen nodding politely to the people around him, as if acknowledging their presence without changing the atmosphere of the dinner that remained intimate. One of the most talked about moments by fans is a short clip that shows him bowing his head slightly while smiling. The gesture is very simple, but it actually feels very sincere. Many fans online called the expression a gentle and soothing smile. Some say that the brief moment shows a side of Wang Yibo that is rarely seen in public, more relaxed, warm, and human. Interestingly, on the same day before, Wang Yibo also attended the Loewe fashion show in Paris with a much more dramatic appearance. In the event, she wore layered clothes with quite complex pieces, reflecting the artistic design language that is the hallmark of the fashion house. The appearance immediately became the spotlight of street-style photographers and fashion editors from various countries. The unique fashion silhouette, combined with the cool aura often associated with Wang Yibo, made her stand out among the other invited guests. But when attending the private dinner, her appearance looked much simpler. She wears a clean and minimalist outfit, with a neat but not too flashy cut. The choice of style actually highlights her tall and slim body silhouette. Without the need for excessive detail, the overall appearance still looks very elegant. Many fashion observers say that this style is often more difficult to realize than complex fashion. A minimalist appearance requires the right proportions, confidence, and a strong personal presence. In Wang Yibo's case, all of those elements seem to work naturally. The contrast between her public image, which is often described as cool and mysterious, and the warm smile she shows in the candid moment, makes the circulating video feel even more alluring. Many people feel that the moment gives a more personal picture of themselves. It didn't take long for photos and videos from that night to spread widely on various social media platforms. Several hashtags related to Wang Yibo even became trending in a short time. Fans praised her natural appearance and relaxed demeanor. Many comments said that he looked more shiny when he is not trying to look perfect. Some fans even joked that it looked like a real-world doll, a popular phrase among Chinese fans to describe someone who looks too perfect to be real. Others said that if someone unexpectedly saw Wang Yibo in a restaurant at dinner, they would most likely forget about their own food because they were too impressed. Outside of the fan community, international fashion observers are also highlighting this viral phenomenon from a broader perspective. Many see this moment as an example of how the influence of Asian celebrities is now getting stronger in the global luxury industry. In recent years, major fashion houses have been increasingly actively cooperating with stars from Asia, especially from China and South Korea. The presence of a figure like Wang Yibo not only brings visual appeal, but also opens up access to a huge and digitally active fan market. More than just a viral video, Wang Yibo's appearance at the dinner event also confirmed his increasingly strong role on the international fashion scene. During the same week in Paris, she attended several important fashion events, interacting with designers, editors, and creators from different countries. All of this further strengthens his reputation as one of the most influential Asian celebrities who is able to bridge the world of entertainment, pop culture, and global fashion. But in the end, it wasn't the runway, nor the perfectly composed editorial photos that stole the world's attention the most. Rather, it was a simple, sincere little moment, a quiet smile at dinner. A moment that indirectly reminded fans around the world why Wang Yibo continues to captivate the hearts of so many. Not only because of his popularity, but also because of his natural charm that still shines through even in the simplest of situations.